Hi guys, welcome along, and here we are back in SCUM again. I know you're all excited for this one, but today we are definitely going to be having a look at some bunkers. Now, I've been having a look, and there is pretty much a bunker in every single one of these squares. So we're going to have a look in C3, and I think there's one just down here. So we're going to go and have a look at that. But first thing we need to be doing is actually getting some equipment ready for this, because I'm not going to be taking all my good gear in there. What we're going to do is we're going to make a crossbow, and we're going to take in the metal sword that I've made, and I also want to make a spare sword as well. So I do not want to take anything in there that I can't afford to lose, if you see what I mean. So there's definitely going to be some action, TR. Definitely. I can't guarantee there'll be any bear time, and I can't guarantee TR will be awake throughout the whole thing. But no, the ramp streams for next week. Can't guarantee the bears, old man. I just can't guarantee it. Are you sure you can guarantee that, TR? Because I'm a little bit concerned. Right, so we need to make this temporary crossbow. I'm actually hoping that we might get a crossbow when we actually go into the bunkers and loot, but only time will tell. I think it's fair to say I've produced quite a lot of bears in the last few days. A large amount of bears. More bears than you can shake a stick at. Right, anyway. Let's have a look at what we need to make this crossbow. There it is. Branches, wooden planks, that and a cutting tool, bit of rope. Yeah, simple enough. Should be able to get most of that just by cutting this tree down, to be fair. But it's not going to let me. Why is it not going to let me? I bet it's because I haven't got my axe on me, have I? No such thing as a fake bear. I will not have this in chat. Will not have it. All you get with me is real quality bears. And you guys know it as well. I don't know why I even bother arguing with you. You all know it. Yeah, I'll put an autobahn on it. And I don't mean a German motorway. Anyway, guys, I hate to say it, but putting this on, I got home late. So, I haven't had my dinner. So I've got it in front of me now, so I'm going to be sort of munching through it a little bit. Yum, yum. Right, let's break that down into twigs. I'll see what you did there, Jimmy. See what you did, mate. Right, so we need to make some rope. Perfect, there we go. We can make the crossbow now. Right, let's make some bolts for it. I may need feathers. Yeah, I need feathers, so feathers are easy enough to get hold of. Going to need a new axe soon. Hang on, guys, I'm eating again. Yeah, good point, TR, especially when they're still alive. Just want to check these and see if I've got any feathers in any of these bags. I think these ones are pretty empty, even though they're actually quite full, but ignore that. I already had rope in there, look. Not enough, but there was rope in there. Right. I don't have feathers, so we're going to have to go and find a feathery place. TR, how rude. Of course you're going to get a bunker in this episode. You might not get me surviving the bunker. So, we have to remember that down in the bunkers there's those creatures that can be very deadly, which is why I wanted the crossbow, because we're going to be doing a lot of sneaking down there. And if you make too much noise, you can bring a horde along. I just need to see if there's somewhere where I can get a I haven't been to this place in a long time. I don't think I'm going to get any feathers here, but let's just have a quick look at it. Oh, look at that. Armor tactical vest. Nice. Sorry, what was that, old man? I wasn't listening. MRE. Didn't know I was so musical, did you? Oh, new axe. We'll have that because the other one's getting quite bad. It does have an effect on your overall speed, and I think everything is affected by everything in this. Absolutely, 100% I would. Extreme helmet. Don't ride a bike, so I don't need that. Right, I'm not going to look it. We're going to take that chainsaw, but you see now that he's struggling to walk because he's so overweight. And before you guys say it, no, I'm not talking about myself. I know what you like. I believe there are, but to date I've never seen one. In fact, I see very little wildlife in this, even though I've got the wildlife turned right up. Marvellous. If we didn't talk about any of that, TR, we'd never speak to you. Needle, always take the needles. Right, let's get back on track. Otherwise you lot will moan at me. The military quiver. The amount of awesomeness is overwhelming. We're finding quite a bit of good loot early on at the moment. I'm quite impressed. Working out. Don't swear at me like that, Moose. Working out. There we go. There's a chicken house up there. See, that made me sweat, you just saying the word working out. Right, I got 3 feathers. Not quite enough for going down into a bunker, though. Right, I'm going to take a couple of pieces of metal. Because if I need to make another sword, if I get killed, when I get killed. Right, so up where this H is, down below, just about here, we should have a bunker, which will be our first target. So it's literally below our baselet. Didn't realise it was that close. But the problem is I need more feathers to make more crossbow bolts. Yeah, you can even hunt bears in this. Just got to make some crossbow bolts in a minute. Should be able to get 3. Two? What am I missing? Oh, it's a long stick, isn't it? Cut into small. There's always bears, Jimmy, and you know there's always bears. I'm not going to take these complaints sitting down, you know. Anyway, I've got a complaint to make. Not one of you has mentioned Debbie so far. Not one mention of Debbie. Oh, I see. Saving Debbie for later. Okay, I see how it is. The conversation takes a turn on Debbie. Well, I can't see that as being a bad thing, to be honest. Right, let's do a little bit of repair in a minute. Yeah, I believe we have Build-A-Bear over here as well. Build me a Nardy Bear. 100% you should build me a Nardy Bear. Moose, that is a very, very good point. She did absolutely do that. The flute. Nobody's mentioned a flute so far, have they? I haven't seen any mention of that in Discord. Right, we should be looking directly south of here for our first bunker. TR, ramps, ramps, and more ramps. Right, I've got, oh, I'll tell you what we will do. Let's go and have a look and see if there's any water in our well yet that we built. So it fills up quite slowly apparently, but it is filling, so I don't mind. I do not mind that. No way, Jimmy. They do not exist. You can't tell me they exist. No, it's not a repeat because we are going looking for that bunker now. Right this very second. Right, it should be somewhere around here. Just in case you're wondering, I've got a map open on my laptop. So I'm doing things a little bit different today. I've got the laptop open, so all my Discord and everything is on laptop. So if anybody sends anything to Discord, I will be able to view it rather than having to wait till afterwards. I think I've gone a bit too far over. I think it's over here somewhere. Let's go northwest. Yes, I'm ignoring that tree. 100% I'm ignoring that tree. I knew one of you would see it. I thought I won't say anything. Because perhaps, you know, all being my friends and that, they wouldn't like to embarrass a poor old Nardi like that. And that tree. I don't know, I promise you bunkers, I promise you bears. And you still have a go at me. Poor Nardi. Don't know what you're talking about, TR. There wasn't one there. Right, I'm a little bit confused because this bunker is supposed to be somewhere around here now. Or could it be further over this way, actually? I've got a map open on the laptop, as I said, so I'm looking for where these bunkers are, but it's not a great map. Right, we need to travel a bit west, I think. Oh, thank God for that, there's no trees. For a little while. Well, I'm not seeing the bunker that's supposed to be here. Right on top of where it should be. I'm hugely confused. Ah, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm just going to ignore that, Moose. There's no need for that comment at all. I'm shocked. I am absolutely shocked. We are what? 30 minutes into the stream and I'm shocked already. It must be around here somewhere. That watchtower's there, surely. Well, do you know what? I think I'm going to start calling them semi-promises. That's a promise without deliverance. Right, no, we've gone too far down now. Right, I think we'll go and find another one. There's no point us just sitting here trying to find this one. It seems to be very well hidden. That would be the irony of it, wouldn't it? I walked straight into a bear. Oh, you're kidding, TR. I never thought to look underground. I thought they were going to be in the trees. What is my laptop doing? Keeps chucking me out. See, I thought it might have been around this area here with the water. You saw the bunker? How far back do I need to go? Bloody knew it. Why do I listen to you lot? Right, let's get out of here. We're going. We'll find another one. Yeah, you did, Jimmy. And for some reason, I just didn't listen to you. It's my own fault. Right, let's see where we're going to go and try now. Right, there should be one around here. On to the next bunker. We got to find the first one first, old man. But yeah, it's indicating there's one around here. So let's head out west. Way out west. We will find a bunker, don't you worry. I'll probably set foot in it and get killed straight away. It's difficult to tell, TR, because your eyes are usually closed. There's some places to get feathers. Hang on. Free feathers, don't mind that. Day of the Triffids. I believe so, yeah. I mean, they're all military, so you're going to get military loot. My main reason for wanting to go into the bunkers is to get the Black Hawk crossbow. Let's go and fight this dude. That's definitely a good education on the Brits, watching Benny Hill. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the movie that came in 2009. Right, with that watchtower up there, I'm wondering whether we're very far away from it. Let's have a look. Yes, we're about 100 miles away from it. Right, okay, it is a little way, but let me make the crossbow bolts while I think of it. Because when we go into this bunker, I won't be taking much stuff in with me. Because if I die in there, I don't want my equipment to end up somewhere where I can't get it back. Do you know what I mean? I'm a little bit concerned now, TR. Didn't they know anything about banning you then? No, don't worry. I'm good with the old banning button. Fear not. The thing is, I know you'd miss me too much if you got me to quit. I think it's always a shame when good streamers stop streaming, because you get used to showing up at the site and watching them, enjoying what they do, and then suddenly they disappear and you're sort of left at odds of what to do. You've got to go and find somebody else. I mean, sometimes it works out well for that somebody else, like it does for me. Yeah, I'd like to say that this is turning into quite a good community as well. Right, let's have a look. So we are in the area now, so it should be down about here, I believe. No, I'm glad you all come along. I enjoy chatting with you guys. It's good to have a laugh, especially after you've been at work all day. So if I go down south, I should be getting somewhere near it. So keep your eyes out, guys. Yeah, it's always a shame when you have to go to work, Moose, to be honest. Here we are. This is the bunker. Right, we're going to have a look in first before we do anything else. My laptop keeps switching itself onto standby because I forgot to switch it off, didn't I? Right, once again, I've come through for you guys. We are in Bunker City. Exactly the same as it... Sorry, I can hear something grumbling. It's not my stomach. I always deliver. It may not be the right stuff I'm delivering. A broken clock is right twice a day. Right, this one I believe is the one with all the ripped up bodies. She's got a nice set of guns. Well, I got a feeling if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be inside the bunker. And we're going to have to basically find the thing that done all this damage. Well, I don't know whether you'd call it a boss, but it's not something you really would want to be fucking around with, especially when it does that to a mech. Piss off. Fuck's sake, I didn't have my weapon out. That'll go off in a minute. Found some weird ones with Debbie. Don't need a beanie. Yeah, it's quite a nice touch because it's a good little reminder that you're bleeding, so you got to keep an eye on it. How do you know it isn't though, Jimmy? We might be lying to you. Just want to make sure we've looted everything we can get from here. See, something's been along and thrown that off there. Which has just got no respect for other people's property. Right, okay, so let's go down and make our preparations. I would say, being absolutely honest, 5%. No, I might subsist 6%. Right. So. I need to keep the quiver. Do I need the quiver? No, actually, I think what I'll do is I'll take the arrows in. I'll take the tactical armor in with me. The trucker jacket can go in there. I'll take the military shirt. The handgun can go back. I'll take the melee weapon holster. The sporran. I'm not losing that compass. Not losing the money, but I'll take that. Right, so we've got a bit of room for looting. Right, so we're going to take that off. Thing is, it really is that dangerous that you've got to make sure that you don't take anything in that you'd be concerned about losing, like your life. Let's get rid of the ammo because we may well be picking up more ammo in there. Right, that's good. Right, guys, we're going in. Well, you're certainly not worried about losing sleep, are you, TR? Did I go in that one first? No, that's the last thing you want to do, is go into those bunkers with unsilenced weapons. Don't you mean fall asleep once every hour? Conti, I'll be honest with us. Debbie is definitely not silent. Right. Why are we not getting into this bunker? Is there something in here we need to do? Bit of money. I wonder if we need to get up on top. Well, that's not a good sign, is it? Or somebody's ripped through that building like that. Let's see if this guy's got anything. I'm wondering if we need to find a keypad or something. There's got to be a clue around somewhere for getting in. Well, that's nice. We'll have that. Hiking boots. Better condition. Just wondering if we have to switch some power on somewhere. Let's take a parsnip with us to eat. It's the last time that I actually entered a bunker, because I've gone in the entrance of a bunker before, but I've never actually sort of explored a bunker. But that was when the bunkers first appeared, and I seem to remember you were able just to get straight into them. So I wonder if they've changed it so you need a key card or something. What, that hole? It's blocked off. Hang on. Location specific. Right. Hey, Rez. How you doing, mate? So if they're location specific, must be around here somewhere. No, you can go in anytime. Airdrops ready from enemies. I need to check the vehicle a minute. Well, I don't know. The bears will probably need them as well. Yeah, so the only key card I've got is not good for this bunker. Yeah, I did tell you I would take you to a bunker. That activates the kill box in D0. Let's have a look. Right, yeah, D0 is right, top right on the map. Right, well, there's only one thing to do then. We've got to go and find a key card, which isn't the one that I've got. I'm pretty sure I haven't got any other cards. EMPs there. Could use them against the mechs. No, so I only had the one key card. Let's put that. It's the one for D0, Res. Yeah, I've disabled mechs with them. Oh, not that girl again. Debbie does scum. TR, seeing as we can't get into the bunker at the moment, I'm going to show you the mechs. You can put your hands up, yeah. And then you just have to vacate the vicinity. He could have a key card, couldn't he? Right, let's have a look. I think what I'll do is I'll take you up to the big military airport up here. We can have a sneak around there and have a look. Because there's quite a few mechs in that area. I think I actually did a whole episode of just sneaking around this. No, actually it was more than one. I think it was a couple of episodes of just sneaking around this airport. We actually found some pretty good stuff in there as well. Only if we can get a key card. Which is the main thing that we will look for. But I'm going to show TR the mechs. Yeah, the dam's a good place as well. There's some decent loot to be had there as well. Go on, old man, I'll let you watch them as well. Let's see where we are on the map. I want to take that road. How was that for a spot of drifting? Yeah, it's called the jump hack. It's like in the Bible where the seas part for them to part. Rez did one so that as soon as I approach it, the trees just part and leave a road for me down the middle. Mind you, it didn't work earlier in the stream, did it? Right, so we just head up north. I will deliver you a mech. 100% you will get a mech. And I'll tell you as well, it's a lot of fun sneaking around with mechs. I got caught in one point on the stream once. I was in one area with mechs. And I dropped down like a bit of a slope and couldn't get back up again. And it took me ages to actually find a way to sneak out. No, I don't disable mechs. The only thing I disable in this is the exploding puppets, because I think they're silly. Right, we shouldn't be that far away from it now. Well, we wouldn't be if I wasn't going the wrong way. Should have taken that side road back here. I know, I tried to say it in a low voice so Res, so they can't hear me. I don't like to upset them. Right, hopefully this should be the road. Yes, this is the one I want. Ah, you sure that's not the drink though, Res? Because it can't be my driving. Oh, shut up, old man. I ain't got there yet. Give me a minute, at least. Far now. It's a fun safari. That's what I said about Debbie. These trucks in SCUM are actually quite nice to drive about in. That tree's following me and you know it. No, I'm not. I know where I'm going. We're almost there. And I don't want to hear any, are we there yet? Are we there yet? There we go. There's the edge of the runway. This is... I thought someone was running at me then. Right, so this is where we get the first look at the mechs. You can see one down there now. Oh, don't mention little chefs. Went in there once. Made my whole family, except my little boy. Made us all ill. Yeah, they just seemed to disappear though, didn't they? You will see him because we're going to get very close to him. Right, here's the other runway. TV camera. No, old man, that was not the Mech. Absolutely not. Now, that's a good vantage point out there where those satellite dishes are for looking down across the base. So we might end up having a look at that. First of all, let's get the gear back that we need. I think we'll... Actually, let's take some MRE with us. I'll take the ammo for the... gun. Right, I think we're ready to go and have a look. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to sneak up around the back. Rez, I did wonder how long it was going to be before you actually did a song for Jimmy. Because I think Jimmy's the only one we haven't got one for yet, hasn't he? Right, I'm going to eat a little bit of MRE. Do this for a minute, and drink is okay. Right, so remember where we're parked, everyone. We're up here. So if you get lost, remember to ask a friend. Shit. You know what I forgot, don't you? The EMPs. I need them just in case. Right, guys, I just want to point out that at this moment in time, this is the most people I've ever had watching a stream. Quite pleased with that little landmark. Right, where did I have those EMPs? I think they might have been in that one, but they weren't. Must be this one then. No. Jimmy, you always count for 2 people, mate. There they are. Catch you later, Rez. Take it easy, mate. Oh, I see what you mean, Rez. I'm with you, mate. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, have it. Right, you can hear a mech wandering around out there. Let's see if we can get a view of him. There it is. See, I promised you a mech, and there's a mech.
Stop right there. Unhandled exception thrown. Dehumaning in progress.
By a mech. Not the best move. It sounded like it, didn't it? No, Moose. No. Don't do it. I think there's NPCs out there. Oh, there's a plane there as well. You can fly the plane. I really need to see where those NPCs are. You can see the mech nicely from there, old man. It's a Debbie mech. You know, I honestly thought that was my truck there then. Yeah, I do have EMPs, which are going to be my get out of jail if I get caught. Somebody, I think, is shooting at me, but I can't see them. No, the mech is shooting at something over there. I think the mech might have killed them. No, he better not be shooting at my car. Get in, get in. That's confusing because that's not the mech that's firing at me. You want me to do a lot for science, Tia. I've noticed that. I'm not sure you've got my best interests at heart, you know. See, that mech is aggroed, so something is... Something is attracting its attention. When their lights turn red, that means they've seen something and they're attempting to deal with it. When they go yellow again, it means they're not anymore. Something like that. Right, I want to get up on top and see if we can have a good look down the... Shit, that was a little bit close. Right, there you go. You can get a good view of the base there. So you can see how many mechs there are on this base. Now over there, I believe is a bunker. Let me have a look a minute and see if that is. No, it's not. The bunker's actually... The bunker's further over this way. Yeah, as I said, when I tested this out, you didn't have to have keys for the bunkers. I think he might have seen me then. Yeah, he's coming after me. Is the dingle above the dongle? Yeah, the only thing I've got is the 2 EMP grenades. What, in chat, Jimmy? That's us lot fucked then. Yeah, I got a few arrows made of twigs and feathers. So I don't think we got anything to worry about. Right, I think what we're going to do, we're going to sneak around that way. Now, I got a plastic knife and some harsh language. Will that do? Right, I want to go and have a look at that bit over there, but I can't remember if there's a mech here or not. Yeah, there's loads of guns. But the problem is, if I fire off a gun, then I'm going to attract everything in the area. And I'll get swamped. Yeah, we definitely need to MacGyver some shit here. Or we could even A-team it, couldn't we? find a garden shed somewhere which will have an oxyacetylene torch. All that way for a bag of gravel? I don't think so. Right, TR, I can supply one of those items for you. I might have to stand up to do it, though. Well, it's not the plastic spoon. And I've got 2 legs. These little areas are usually quite interesting. Binos. They come in handy. Combat boots. But they're only 26%. I could probably repair those up to 50%. Oh no, it does up to 100. Excellent. Right, so we'll wear those because if I remember right, in combat boots you can store stuff. Right, I'm going to get rid of the trucker jacket or the cami jacket. You can only store feet if you've got 2 left ones. Come on, give me my crossbow. That's not a crossbow. No, it's not actually a key card for a bunker. The key card I've got is to open something inside that bunker, unfortunately. My gloves are 20, they're 69. Let's have those gloves. I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to break my cardinal rule at some point because you guys want to see a bunker, so I may have to spawn in a bunker key. What did I do that for? That is definitely a cardinal rule. TR is not allowed to do that. All right. Okay, he is allowed, but I think we're going to have to limit him to, say, five a stream. Right, let's head a bit further up. No, I don't think they've got a flamethrower. I think it's just ballistics. We haven't even done the bunkers in Surrounded yet. Get a good view of the wall from up here. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed in this, actually, that they've done that with the bunkers. Made it difficult for you to actually get in them. The thing is, see, the creatures that were in the bunker, they got out somehow to kill all those people. So how did they get out and then get back in again? Some of you might wonder why I don't loot these bodies, but I'll show you the reason for that. Everything they have is crap. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. What did we end up doing at the end of the last stream? Oil rig, that was it. Yeah, so I guess I don't see any reason why we can't do bunkers on Friday. To be honest, in Surrounded, I don't think the bunkers would be that much of a threat. That was a bit annoying why he didn't hit. We didn't hit that guy each time, but let's see how difficult that was. Bleeding injury. It's going down quite quickly. Thing is, though, TR, if you take a table or a fence or something like that in there, you can block each doorway off, fire a shot off, attract them all out, and you can just pick them off through the gate. That's not cheating. The game gives you the tables. It gives you the stuff you need for it. Right, let's cut that down into rags because I don't really know why we're running around with that. Not even going to need them now. Right, stomach empty. We can sort that with the MRE. Right, we're doing okay. Do your best, TI. You send it my way, mate. And I'll show you how Nardi sorts a bunker out. No, I've not heard of that one, Jimmy. What kind of game is it? Didn't have a bloody weapon out. Damn, I'm infected. Gonna have to get some antibiotics. I think I must have done in that one, old man. Right. I'm going to have to head back to the truck because I need to get some antibiotics. Should have brought some, really, but... You know what, before I do that, I think I'm going to have a mouthful of coffee. You know what, there's also that other survival game that looks a bit like Surrounded. Looks like it's done with the same graphics package. I can't remember what it's called now. But I believe it's supposed to be a bit harder than Surrounded. Oh, is that what it is? Cinti assets. I had actually assumed that they were just made by the same creator. Don't tell Moose about the chickens. I keep forgetting that. Let's not overdo it with all these injuries I've got. I should really have brought the truck up this road. So I normally drive it right round the back. Yeah, Dead Polly is another one that I've looked at. Not actually played it, but I did look at some gameplay and that on that one. Oh, okay. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I have to admit, Dead Polly is on my is on my radar. Problem is, while I'm doing streaming like this, checking out loads of games I don't really have the luxury of doing. Right, that's good. We got rid of the infection. I think we're going to drive up to the other side of the map. Well, to the you know what I mean, the other side of the airport. That's the word, airport. Right, let's go and have a look up by the dishes. That's a very good impression, Rez. Right, I think there's mechs in there, so... Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll take this down the other side. Ratish. Car impressions ain't really my forte, Rez. I did my best.
Stop right there. Prisoner marked for garbage collection.
I know, it was pretty lame, I know. Oh, don't you unsub as well. I'll have no subs left at this rate, apart from TR. The mech is up in this area. Oh, that's all right then, TR. We'll let you off on that. Right, I think there's 2 mechs in here if I remember rightly. What, fight the mechs? I got 3 words for you, old man. Are we fuck? I don't have anything on me that could fight a mech. Shit. It's trying to get around me. The fuck? That just shot me right through that wall. And you want me to go up against it? You lot are crazy. See, I told you how dangerous they were. So that's why we've always got to sneak around. I know, that's what worries me, old man. Now, normally when I come up this area, I get down there and sneak around those rocks. And you can find a way up, and there's a gap in the fence just over there. But I need this to all stabilize first. Only got me in the arm. That's not too bad. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Gotta head back to the truck. Right, so I think that's a pretty good point for us to actually end this stream. And when we come back on the next one, we'll carry on having a look around this area if you want. Or what we can do is we can break my cardinal rule, which I don't like doing, and that's to do a cheat and to spawn in a card to get into a bunker. So it's up to you guys. What do you think we should do? And I'm asking everybody's opinion on what they think we should do. Because either way, you know, we will do both of them. But I mean, I know you lot want to see what's inside a bunker. The thing is, I don't mind doing that to show you the bunkers because it's not actually the mainstay of the gameplay on this one that we're doing at the moment, if you see what I mean. Thing is, Rez, I'd probably cause too much damage, mate. I'd probably triple the mechs up as well. Yeah, it's not fair on them, really, is it? They're only there trying to do their job. So what we do then, we'll just play it by ear. When we come back on the next one, we'll carry on exploring this area here, and we might go down to this other air strip here and see if we can loot this area. And of course, we've still got the dam we can do as well. The dam's quite good, quite interesting there. Yeah. Yeah, the dam's quite an interesting area. There's mechs there as well. And sometimes you do get some good loot from there. Yeah, I quite enjoyed this one. I am a little bit disappointed that we didn't actually get into the bunker, but you know, it is what it is. At least we went and had a look at one, so we know where one is when we want to get in one. Yeah, it's a good game. I've got nearly 450 hours in this game. I mean, I've been playing this right back from its early days. believe when I first started playing, you didn't even have vehicles. Oh, by the way, guys, just to let you know, I spoke to Mufu earlier. The reason he's not been around just lately is that he's not been feeling too great, and he's had to go back to the doctor. And he said I could tell you that he's had to have a load of injections and that because of the problems he's had from when he got crushed in that accident. So it's making him very tired and that. So hopefully we will see him back soon, but I told him not to rush. Get himself up together first. I told him everybody's missing him. Yeah, definitely TR, definitely, mate. Right, guys. So I think we'll I miss him as well. Yeah, it's not the same having Mufu putting all his emojis on the screen. Yeah, well, he was one of the first guys on here who really sort of put what's the support, I suppose. Cheesy's been around and about. He comes in every now and then, but of course he did. Absolutely 100% straight away. See you later, Jimmy. Take care, mate. Yeah, I mean, Mufu was the one who helped me with all the testing before I started going live. So we did actually do a lot of work together to make sure the streams were, at a good level, so that we could actually give you a decent bit of gameplay to watch. Don't believe a word of that, TR. Yeah, you could have an AI bot doing that though, TR. Yeah, you'll have to watch out when Rez gets the hammer. Rez won't put up with any of this nonsense, I tell you. Problem is, Rez would probably even end up banning me. Everyone would be jumping on the bandwagon. See what I did there? Yeah, and he banned himself as well. Yeah, people that have never even heard of Nardi Elder Gaming. I'm just wondering why you would try and ban yourself, Jimmy, to be honest. Were you that bad that even you wanted to ban yourself? Ah, see, Rez, you can be bought easily. Well, as long as he don't start trying to ban himself from my streams, because that would be shocking. Ah, yeah, of course. For science. Yeah, so if you come on tomorrow night and YouTube is not working, you'll know that Rez has banned it. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm gonna ban myself tomorrow night, Thursday night. So there won't be a stream. Nardi's night off. I'm banned for 24 hours. But on Friday, it's surrounded. So I think definitely, Rez, definitely 100%. No, I think we're gonna go and do some surrounded bunkers on Friday. Oh, thank you, Rez. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll have a look at the bunkers and see how we get on with them. But I'm going to take plenty of provisions down with me, like gates and stuff like that, so I can block doorways. And then it'd be like fish in a barrel, wouldn't it? Yes, you will, old man. You know you will. You know you will. A blast or a bust. No worries, Rez. I'll have a look at that once I've finished here. Well, not my impression of the turbo sound, surely. Excellent. Yeah, don't forget the squeaky bear. Right, guys, I'm going. I want to go and get something to eat. I've only had a couple of little snacks since I started doing this. And I'm very hungry. And I need to finish my coffee. And I need to relax. So, as I said, nothing tomorrow night, guys. But on Friday, surrounded, same time as usual. Take it easy, and I will see you all on the flip side. I'll catch you later, guys.